Hello, parents. Miss DeLucine here. First, I want to just start by telling you that our second grade year is off to a wonderful start. I'm already seeing growth in your children, which is really exciting to see. This coming week, we'll be starting reading groups and we'll also be starting our word study and spelling program. So we are well into the school year and really getting into a routine. The purpose of this video is to explain our phonics and spelling program to you in case it's a little bit different than what you were used to in first grade. So every week, your child will have a paper similar to this stapled in their planner. This page will have three components. The first component is what we call high frequency or sight words. These are words that are often used in the English language, both spoken and written, that don't always follow conventional spelling patterns. So they're words that we truly do just have to memorize the spelling of. Your child will be given words based on an assessment that I conducted at the beginning of the year on sight words. There are about 150 second grade sight words that we want children to be able to spell. Some second grade children are right there where we would expect a second grader to be, and they will master many of those 150 words this year. I have a few children who really have a pretty good handle on most of those sight words. So for them, I'll start with the more difficult second grade sight words, and when we finish those up, we'll just move into the third grade sight words for them. So I want you to know that your child will have three words there that I have chosen for them based on this assessment, and those three words will be on your child's spelling test each Friday. The middle section explains what pattern we are currently working on. This week, we will be working on short vowel sounds. And in this section, if there's any little tricky verbiage or language that I use at school, I try to include it in here so that you kind of have my language that I use at school to work with your child at home when you're studying for spelling. The bottom section is always a list of sample words. So you don't have to brainstorm words to study with your child at home. We give you a list. Great words to study. On Friday, the spelling test is comprised of 10 words. Always these three. So that leaves 7 additional words. Of those 7 words, I always pick at least a few, about 3 from down here. And then we have 4 remaining. Those 4 words will follow the pattern that we're studying, but will not be on this sample word list. And here's why. We don't want to know that children can memorize a list of 10 words. We want children to memorize how to spell the sight words, but then we want them to learn the phonics pattern. So the other 4 words that I choose will be words that will be very straightforward and will follow the pattern. We do study spelling each day at school, and they'll do sorts and they'll do work with vocabulary and brainstorming words. So you may see some papers come home throughout the week where you can lift additional words to study. But again, our first spelling test will be this Friday with 10 words. These 3 will definitely be on there. And again, up to 3 of these words will be on there. I hope that helps as you help your child study for our first spelling test.